Daniel Kerr, the Kiwi, up against Rob Powdrill. Harry Kale.
It's fight time! By World's full-time rules, 80-kilogram weight division. Introducing first to my left, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Andy Thompson from Elite Thai Boxing. Official weight 79 kilograms even, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, wearing the white shorts with a black trim, he is a 3-time New Zealand champion, a 1-time South Pacific champion, and a Commonwealth champion. He is the former S1 World Champion, fighting out of Dunedin, New Zealand. 112 fights, 68 wins, 6 draws, 34 by way of knockout. This is the Smashing Machine, Daniel Kerr. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Bill Smith from the Mother Gym. Official weight 79.17 kilograms, standing 6 feet tall. Tonight wearing the black shorts with the silver trim. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a 2-time state champion, a 3-time Australian champion, a 5-time South Pacific champion, and a 2-time Commonwealth champion. He is the reigning WMF light heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Queen's Rock, 60-30. He has an honest fight record, 72 fights, 55 wins, 41 by way of knockout. Please welcome the FSU Rob Powdrill.
Mitchell Seth with me, and it's Tony Sir for West Coast Fight Shows. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and also Nemesis 9 Promotions. Kiwi and Aussie, our local hero, up against Daniel Kerr.
So this should be a cracking fight. Daniel's a tough boy with a hell of a lot of experience, and you all know Rob Powdrill from WA. He's also had a lot of experience and a fan favourite.
Kiwi a bit more thick set, both boys weighing in exactly the same for this bout.
Daniel's got some of the biggest legs I've ever seen on a 79 kilo, 80 kilo fighter. They are massive.
Indeed, tree trunks. Like Cobar's little brother. Mark Simpson in charge, one of our favourite referees. A great bloke. Still doing some competitive Masters BJJ, I understand, Simo.
Guard nice and tight, knowing Rob likes to throw his hands, and coming off that big win over Damien Hooper, so he wasn't willing to, he doesn't look like he's willing to let Rob land those big punches too early.
Yeah, Rob in the dark shorts, Daniel Kerr, Kiwi in the white, with the Maori insignia on the side.
Big punch by Daniel there.
Oof.
Nicely, he's got those big legs and he's putting him to good effect. Yeah, another good kick on the body.
He's got the twin advantages of having great strength and good balance. That's dangerous.
He's got that strong core and he's got a good centre of gravity, so he's there for that counter. The other big leg kick.
But Rob Powdrill, big, strong, experienced, and not bad at balance himself. A genuine champion.
He's got that one-punch knockout ability.
Great skill and technique from the Kiwi. Just a bit of...
Yeah, I think that was maybe in reference to maybe the catch and carry, running with the leg. You've had a couple of steps before you have to dispose of it.
He was so quick with the sweep after the carry that I think that was part of the problem. But just shows his skill.
Yeah, and the composure just to check the clarification with the ref in the middle of the fight.
Paragraph 2, subsection 3. To think like that when you're taking blows and sorting them out is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Both these boys, knowing Rob personally, he's so calm and composed before fights. Right up until in the ring, you can just talk to him normal.
Other blokes, you won't get a squeak out of them.
most blokes in their early careers, tunnel vision.
Oh yeah. But even late in their careers, I mean, the preacher wouldn't talk to any of us before the bout beyond 1 or 2 words. Great opening to this.
Yeah, nice even exchange, nice and early. This will be a good fight as it really as the pace picks up.
They were testing each other out, but not backing off to do it. They were coming in close and checking out what works and what doesn't.
Round 2.
Rob firing off with the hands and Daniel firing in those low kicks.
Fairly decent right hook in that previous combo from Rob. Both boys happy to stay in the middle of the ring.
You can see the marked experience with guys with 80 odd fights. You know, they're thinking constantly. They're not taking silly risks, not rushing their shots. They're looking at their opponent, looking for the openings, looking for any little chink in the armour.
Doing actual thinking while they're fighting, which some of the younger blokes can't do both at once.
Now they're catching sweet.
Pretty confident, the Kiwi. Clarification again.
Just making sure that one was alright.
Simo happy with him, so he's off and running. This is round 2 of 5 from the main event at Nemesis 9. Don't forget to go to Nemesis Promotions on Facebook. Find out some of the brilliant stuff that happened this year and what's coming up in 2015.
Nice body shot there. I feel like he needs a few more of those in this fight. Work up and down with those hands, not just headhunt.
Yeah, this level, mixing it up is essential.
So yeah, just working up and down, with the punches and the kicks. He's finding a home for that right hand, but Daniel's tough.
He's shrugging it off.
He's so thick.
Yeah, he's like a carry tree.
I feel like you'd hit him and you'd just bounce off him.
I wouldn't hit him. Are you kidding? Oh, gee whiz. Maybe Rob was thinking the same though. This is a great tussle. Again, mate, this has been a night featuring great matchups, even contests, and you can't get any better.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a knockout yet. As much as you love to see one at the same time, nothing beats a good even fight. Both guys banging it out.
I love not knowing right up until something happens who's going to win it. And anything can happen, and there's 2 great champions.
Cracking kick. You heard that one go through the whole crowd.
Great sportsmanship. A lot of people I know who are introduced to martial arts and say,
West Coast Fight Shows is proudly brought to you by Artful Ink Tattoo Studio. If you're looking for a tattoo shop in Morley, come into Artful Ink, upstairs, Unit 7, 222 Russell Road, Morley.
this is round 3.
Close. Off the mark with that right hand. And you feel the pace pick up in this 3rd round. The first 2 rounds, they weren't overly slow, but you can definitely sense it. Nice combos there from Rob. Elbows and hands.
Yeah, multiple threat.
Looks like he's getting a little bit more comfortable now, making him miss a little bit, finding the mark of some of his shots, mixing it up a little more. The acrobatics from down there.
Oh, a bit low. He's all right now. Tough man, Daniel.
Tell you what, you pay the price for kicking those aluminium cups though.
Oh, yeah.
you smash your foot on one of those, you know about it.
Yeah, I've yet to see someone have to take a time out for the injured foot on the cup, though.
Yeah, another good looping shot over the top. Daniel firing back with a kick of his own. Left hook landed there.
Both these boys are passionate and powerful, but you can see they're thinking their way through this. Less experienced guys are throwing and thinking later. These guys are watching, thinking, waiting for the other guy to make a mistake.
Yeah, that's it. They've both got their own tools that they like to use and their own method to what they think is going to win. And it's interesting. One guy throws the punch, the other counters with the kick, and you see what happens.
Love that double threat. Elbow misses, leg will get you.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said, we're having trained with Rob and worked with Rob, he likes to implement a little bit of that chaos to, the element of surprise. Miss with that spinning shot and then catch you with the shot straight after.
Yeah, that unpredictability is a weapon in itself.
And like you said on Mortal Kombat just been on the weekend, the Rolling Thunder, nobody would have expected Rob Powdrill to throw a shot like that.
That was great entertainment.
But yeah, a real crowd pleaser, and again, just an element of surprise just to add to his bag of tricks.
But Daniel Kerr, the Kiwi, unfazed by it, and really at the same level as Rob in terms of skill, technique and fitness. The power of Rob Powdrill hasn't fazed him at all. He's confident of his ability to defend and attack.
See, I've seen Daniel fight a few times, and he's got a real good chin.
Nice start. Third round out. 2 rounds to go on West Coast fight shows tonight. Mitchell Seth joining me on the microphone.
Round 4.
Even contest so far. Daniel's landing some good kicks and Rob getting those hands in.
Oh, I'm loving this. What a great night. And give my best to your dad and his partner. This is serious matchmaking. Watch for the intensity, the lift in the final 2 rounds with such experienced guys. They know it's close.
Daniel's doing a good job. He's doing a good job of not copying too many clean punches. Rob's working hard too. He's throwing a lot of shots. Daniel's doing a good job of
Absorbing the pressure.
keeping his guard up and finding a counter.
Oh, that was pretty.
Again, it's been a good even fight. And again, I wouldn't hate to be a judge on this one.
Oh, yeah. As the cliche goes, I think the sport's the winner in this one.
Oh, and the crowd.
Yeah, they loved it there. You can hear them. Bit of claret for Rob, just above his nose. Not sure if it's the left or right eyebrow or right down the centre. Looks like right brow, on the inside of the right brow.
I believe that one's right up the middle there. I think Daniel clocked him with just a sneaky
Just a
upward
tip of an
elbow.
elbow, yeah.
That's it. Just like using that defensive guard and then pressing in with an upward elbow. But being in the middle of the head won't be a problem for the doctor or anything like that. The fight will go on.
As long as there's no blood trickling into the eye and he can see his way clear, we're all good. Second last round of an epic battle. From Nemesis 9.
Back fist followed by a roundhouse. Again, that surprise factor.
You notice too with these guys, they're staying off the ropes. They want to duke it out in the middle.
He said neither boy wants to really go backwards, They might move a little bit to make a miss, but no one's really backing up a whole heap. Both boys want to bang on. Like there, for example, both boys committing their shots and seeing who's going to land better. A couple of cracking shots from Rob there, getting through the guard.
Well, that cut's not affecting Rob. There's always a psychological effect on the judges. If one of the guys is bloodied and the other guy isn't, and they're pretty even, you never know.
Yes, it's a sport that is really based on damage. You know, it's a fight sport. That visible damage.
Great fourth round. Much respect between these lads.
So yeah, both boys put their heart in the right place. They love the sport. They have a smile on their face. They like doing it.
Final round for us and for the actual Nemesis 9 event. It's been a cracker. Mitchell, Seth, a delight to co-commentate with you, mate. Thanks very much for being with us on West Coast Fight Shows. Hope you come back again.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I suppose, you know, the debut commentary, this is more nerve-wracking than fighting sometimes, I think.
Oh, indeed.
But,
not quite as painful, I hope.
Yeah, not quite as painful, but no, it's been good.
Oh, nice. Daniel doing some good work with his left foot there.
He looks nice and comfortable in there, Daniel. He's found his mark, you know, found his rhythm, and it's been a really good fight.
What I was going to say before that last break too is that a lot of people introduced to martial arts can't get it. They say, hey look, these guys are smacking the snot out of each other, causing injury, and yet at the end there's all love and affection and respect. And I said, well, that's exactly what it's all about, discipline and respect.
Yeah, you know, we're all fighters, we're all on the same journey, and you know, especially if someone's given you a good fight back, you know, they've earned your respect, you know, so...
And even if you give them a hard time during the bout, once the final bell's gone, it's a good thing.
That's it, you know, it can be a psychological battle sometimes, you know, you might egg them on a little bit because that's your tactic, and then at the end of the fight, you know, it's all over. You do your talking with your fists in this game, and that's what they're doing right now. They with a smile on their face.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, Daniel's always been a guy who wants to measure himself against the best, and he's absolutely relishing this. You can see him enjoying his craft.
That's it, and he looks like he's built his confidence throughout the fight. You know, he knows Rob's a big name, and this is a big fight for him. You know, he's rose to the occasion. This has been a good, even fight. It'll be interesting to see how they score it.
He's shown he can take Rob's right hand and still come back quite effortlessly.
Yeah, and he's using those kicks well.
Switching it up.
Rob coming off his boxing fight a week prior, it's really been a match of almost the puncher versus the kicker in this fight. And, you know, both boys have landed shots, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes. You know, I know they score kicks highly, so.
What do you think at home, Rob or Daniel? I couldn't pick him from here.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a judge. I'm just enjoying watching you calling this fight.
Final stages of a great fight on a great night from Nemesis 9.
And just cracking right hands over the top, and then Daniel landing a kick on the end. You know, it's really, really a good fight. This is what you want to see as a fight fan. Oh, uppercut.
Half a minute to go.
Final 30 seconds!
Oh, cracking shots over the guard there.
They'd both be wanting to finish this, wouldn't they?
Yeah, both boys are leaving nothing in the tank now. They heard that final 30 seconds and they're emptying the tank.
Switched over to reserve and draining that fast. Final seconds now. Thanks very much for watching West Coast Fight Shows 2. We'll share some highlights after they've wrapped it up with a decision. But this has been a ripper go. Well done, fellas. Good stuff. Daniel showing respect to Simo.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a split
Another close
decision.
fight.
Judge number 1 had it 48-47, Kerr. Judge number 2 had it 49-46, Powdrill. And judge number 3 had it 49-47.
Yeah, Daniel looked like he expected to win. He didn't think the second judge who gave it to Rob had it right. Shook his head.
Yeah, well, Daniel spent a lot of time in Thailand, and the kicks score high there, and he based his game on the kick.